Hey guys, this is John Lee Hilliard from JT's Vending. Thank you guys for rocking with us today on our YouTube channel slash TikTok. You guys already know what time it is. It's time for our daily devotional. So today, September 17th, and the daily devotional is entitled The Wisdom of Integrity. You must have accurate and honest weights and measures so that you may live long in the land the Lord your God is giving you. Deuteronomy chapter 25, verse 5. All around us, integrity is crumbling. Examples of dishonesty and corruption abound in modern life, and our nation and world are not the better for it. It is impossible to ignore the importance of integrity as one of the most important dynamics in your life, making you wise or foolish. So, what does the Bible have to say about integrity? That's my go to. Anytime I have an issue or question with life or things, I go to the Bible. So, the first thing that the Bible has to say about integrity is, and I'm only give you two because I don't want to make this too long. So, it's integrity means treating people fairly and honestly. Honest scales and balances belong to the Lord. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 11, if you want to go back and check it out. Any gain from cheating or frauding the truth, fudging the truth is sure to be temporary. The long-term impact is always a brief, a breach of trust. Number two is integrity is giving your word and keeping it. Do not testify against your neighbor without cause. You can go back in Proverbs chapter 24, verse 28 if you want to check it out. Many of us want to please the people in our lives and say what they want to hear. I call that being massaged with warm butter. I don't want anybody to make me feel good. Tell me things that make me feel good. Just give me the truth and let me handle it the best I can. Many of us want to. Oh, sorry, I already read that part. Many of us want to please the people in our lives and say what they want to hear, only to have to backtrack and apologize later on. Be direct and honest up front for your reputation. For follow through is at stake. You can go back and see Exodus chapter 8, verse 28 through 32, if you want to check that out. O God, may I walk worthy of your calling. Make me an example of integrity and honesty. May God add a blessing to the hearers and the doers of his word. So, guys, the weird thing, so growing up, I always tried to do right, but I always made horrible choices. And when I was struggling, I was like in poverty, like at my lowest point. I barely had food, barely could pay my rent. And I took a job as a correctional officer with a local prison here, and Shelby County Division of Corrections. And I took that job in 2012, 12, and it changed my life. We had a class, if I can remember, we had a class that was taught. The name of it was Honoring the Badge, and it was taught by Chief Inspector Ruff. And he was, it was something about him and how he explained what having integrity was that it really stuck with me. It's 2024. I did this in 2012. Took this little class at the training academy, and it really stuck with me. And throughout my law enforcement and correction career, I strived day by day to do the right thing, no matter who is watching, because I felt like I've been a victim before, and I know what it feels like to be a victim of police brutality and get no justice. So I set out to do the right thing, no matter who it was. If I had to stop my coworkers, if I had to do whatever I had to do, I would tell the truth, even if I made a mistake. I stood on my mistakes. I made mistakes, and I stuck with them. But I always was transparent and upfront and honest when I was serving. So my even the integrity I have now kind of stems from that. Because when I was younger, I didn't know better. But it was one movie also that got me called Men of Honor. It was Cuba Gooding Jr. was in it with Robert De Niro, and it was Cookie, I think was his name, and he was a marine, marine or something about water and diving or something or swimming or something. But that stuck with me when he walked in that courtroom and he had his head up high and just that honor, man. That anyway, that gets me going. But just having honesty, having honor and being trustworthy, where people can trust when they ask you something, can trust when you do something, when you say something, they can trust that you'll come through and you'll be transparent. That's a big thing in my life. So I hope you guys take some value from this. Remember, we have to seek integrity because that's what Christ commands us to. And without doing those things, you will end up being lost because you'll get trapped in all the lies that you tell. So may God add a blessing to the hearers and doers of His word. You guys have a blessed night. Be safe. Au revoir. A bientôt. À la prochaine.